Guys, before we get going, you know what we got to do. We got to give a huge shout out to our Patreon members. Thank you to Tony, Starla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, Justin, Brian, Dusty, and Alpha 80 Swag. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means the world to Luke and I. And if you want to help support this silly little show that Luke and I do, almost 200 episodes, go to the Patreon, patreon.com/AITDpod to find out more. You can find that link in the episode description. Also, the Discord, guys. Like we say, the Discord's hopping, and it is, and it has been. Pictures and lots of good conversations going on there. Go check that out as well. Find that link in the episode description. We got episode 192 here. Guys, Luke's had himself a wild week. A wild week in his household. So he's going to touch on that. Also, I know he said we wouldn't talk about it, but guess what? Every week, there's something new coming out about the buyouts. And right now, we are hearing that there's buyouts that are being taken back in certain areas. What the fuck? Also, this video and a couple photos surfaced online through social media of a company called Marken. And on the underneath Marken, on the side of the vans, it says a UPS company. We're going to touch on that as well and give our two thoughts on that one. Also, I mean, we're recording right now, but the crazy part about this is next time we're recording, we're going to be together for the 200th meetup, guys. We're going to be meeting up in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area. So if you are in town and around town, want to come hang out with us for a couple hours, come chill for sure. Come chill with us. It's going to be awesome. Send us a DM. Also about that too, guys, we got a few interviews that we have lined up for like while we're there. So we're gonna be banging out episodes, and we also hope to go live as well on there too. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff. Episode 192. We're all surviving here one day at a time. Let's get this one going, shall we? Here we go. We got to this one address. I said this one goes around back. He went around back, boom, drove off, left them right at the stop.
That was after getting hit by a car.
Wait, you got hit by a car?
I ended up drinking 24 Bud Lights in about 48 minutes. Drunken nomad stumbles out in the road and he hit me going 30 miles an hour.
What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining us on another episode of All in the Delivery. This is episode 192. And let's just get to this one, because I feel so bad for Luke and what he's gone through this past week. I've been there before, so I know it, and it's not fucking easy. So, guys, without further ado, you know him. Your co-host down in West by God, Virginia.
Fuck.
Come here and let me see ya. I'll see you next week. Luke, how are you, buddy?
I'll tell you, I've had some miserable introductions before, but man, this one might be one of the worst. But I think probably it was a little bit of karma hitting me from being a little insensitive about fucking kind of mocking the early as we recorded last week's episode. It was on the anniversary of the COVID lockdowns, and I was saying that how I was sick, and I think we had all gotten the same thing, but Willow ended up getting RSV, and man, from that was, I mean, to kind of summarize through the week, I barely worked. I worked as we record tonight on Friday. I worked today and I worked Tuesday. So it was it was weird the weirdest thing from it I could compare it almost to when she was born and I'd come off of my like paternity leave and went back to work because I wasn't doing like she was just sick, so I wasn't really doing a lot. I was just kind of sitting in the house. She slept sporadically and I would go grab some stuff here and there and didn't really do a whole lot. So like working today was fucking weird, man. I had that feeling again like I did when she was first born. But uh as we record, this is like the first day she's finally kind of cleared up, but at least with her fever. She had gotten a double ear infection that we were thinking was why her fever just couldn't subside. It wouldn't. I mean, we were like 3 nights in a row. We were fucking pretty much. We were about ready to go to the ER, and then we were able to get it to go down, but it never broke, man. And she just consistently had it, and yeah, it's just it was a long fucking week. And the good thing is that one, I got a lot of sick days piled up, so I was able to use a few of them and not. But yeah, it just I do want to say on a positive note as we record tonight, I won't know as this gets released because the championship game is tomorrow, but one of the downfalls, I'm glad that she's feeling better, but she's just now feeling better. We were going to go watch my nephew in the state title game tomorrow and spend the night. It's like it's about 2 hours from where we are. And they had to win tonight to get there, and they won. And so North Marion, hopefully as this gets released, will be state champions, but time will tell. But we're not going to make that trip. And just like, she's just now getting better. But dude, as we've talked, and I'll let you, if you got anything to say about it. I know because you've been you've dealt with bad sickness before, and this was like our first bad sickness where it wasn't like it was something that didn't go away, and was worried because it was like fucking each night we're like, well, is her fucking fever going to stay at fucking 102 or 103, or we're going to have to go to the ER, or yeah, it was draining one, man, for working 2 days. Fucking draining.
Oh yeah, dude. You're constantly on like, I don't know if you want to call it like high alert, but you're constantly obviously just watching, you know what I mean? And just watching and making sure like the kid's good. So yes, draining was exactly what it was, a word I was going to use too. It's absolutely just, it fucking takes it all out of you. And then, yeah, the double ear infection thing, dude, it's the same thing that happened with my kid too when he had RSV. Is RSV followed by a double ear infection. It's just, I don't know if it's something that just is a part of RSV and just the way it just hits the kids' bodies. But like, fuck.
And the crazy thing with that, like, just speaking of that, this isn't like I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or not, but like when Willow I know she's not that old now, but when she was like a toddler to maybe that stage right before she was technically a toddler, like she hated anybody fucking with her ears. And dude, it was, so she like, and now you fast forward to now to where she's close to being 4, or will be 4 in June. And like, dude, so we go in and we've been at the doctor like 4 times in the last 3 weeks. It's like fucking getting to be so common. It's like, hey, we're back, fucking kind of thing. And
you feel like a regular.
Yeah, dude. And so the same woman that had seen, I'd been there for a couple of these visits now, and same person, same routine. But dude, so they take her temperature, they do it with her ears. They fucking stick that thing in her ear, clock it. Dude, Willow don't flinch. Nothing. And so then, we're there for a little bit. And then when our doctor comes in, she like checks her ears and she's like, honey, do your ears hurt? And she's like, no. And, she looks at the other. She's like, are you sure your ears don't hurt? And Ashley's like, yeah, tell her the truth. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I'm sure they do because you've got an ear infection. You got a double ear infection. And I'm sitting there in my mind going, so her ears fucking bother her right now. She's letting these people stick these fucking things in her ears and isn't making a peep. So it's kind of fucking with, like, I'm sitting there looking at her like, damn, are you like, it's so crazy just the stages because, dude, there was a time when her ears were perfectly fine, and if you tried to do that, she would flip the fuck out. And now, when they're both infected and should, like the doctor's asking, like, are you sure your ears don't hurt? And like, knowing they have to fucking hurt, she can see the thing. Yeah, but anyway, that's what made me think of, but yeah, but to summarize it, we're basically out of the woods, not completely. We've got to monitor a few things. She actually did get kind of warm this evening, but we could attribute that to her like feeling good and running around. But she did get like, she's not hot like she was, but she did get up to like 100. So we were like, fuck, because that was like kind of like the sign because we were still thinking like, should we go down? Should we go down? And then that kind of happened. We're like, yeah, never mind. It's fucking not push this shit. But
yeah, no, you don't want to do that to her.
No, fuck no, dude. And that's the thing. No. Like she and the whole reason we would have went to stay in a hotel, which she loves to do. So she's sick, still, getting over it. So that's exactly what we need to do is go to a hotel with an elevator that she can just put her fucking hands on every button and just then stick her fingers in her nose. And I'll just be sitting there like, yeah, we're about to have another fucking week. We're sick.
Here comes another sickness. God damn it. Dude, that's how we feel like that's how Danielle and I feel whenever we go to some like school thing or like a birthday party. Like you must invite every single kid in your class now, like to your birthday party, even if you don't like them. Like it's just a thing. I feel like, and it's like this kid Xander has so many fucking birthday parties, and so you go to one, and then like every single one you go to, there's just a kid just. And just, or just fucking tongue out and just spit in, wiping her face and wiping her mouth and nose and snot on each other. Just like, here comes another one.
Right.
But fucking crazy. Yeah, dude, hang in there. It'll pass. This too shall pass. It'll pass, buddy. So.
Oh, no. I know it will, for sure.
Yeah. Side note, Friday, March 20th, Chuck Norris.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Rest in peace to probably one of the top 10 badasses on this planet.
Dude, like, it just hasn't even registered, honestly, because I'm just like, he isn't dead. He's just fucking sleeping.
That's what some comments said. Because he's on a side quest right now.
Right. God, dude. Yeah, that, but what was crazy was he just celebrated his 86th birthday. And that's the thing when you say 86, like he was definitely older, but I didn't look into it and I don't know like the details of it, but he had been hospitalized in like Hawaii or something. He was somewhere and I don't know what the fuck happened, but something from there. But yeah, man, I was telling Dave, like, I mean, I think everybody around our age, it's like impossible for you to have not fucking saw, or grew up with Chuck Norris. I have a Total Gym literally down here in the other room. I told Dave I was going to sit on the Total Gym and do this episode on it, but So that's how much I was telling him. I was telling him on the phone today when this first dropped that my mom's aunt, so my great aunt, she would watch Walker Texas Ranger all the fucking time, and anytime I was over there as a kid, I can remember Walker Texas Ranger being on, and that shit ran forever. So it was on. It was on. I feel like till I was. I don't know if I was a young adult, but I was definitely high school. I feel like, or getting close. But anyways, Walker Texas Ranger on my mom's side of the family with my great aunt. Then my grandfather loved the missing in action movies, and I can remember him watching those things. And just Chuck Norris, big part of my childhood, as he was for so many. Yeah, huge fucking loss. God, man, I'm so glad you said that, because I'm so tired that I'd forgot to even. I would have been so upset with myself if
I got you.
God, dude,
I got you. Yes, rest in peace to Chuck Norris.
I might go do a total gym workout when this is done, just to fucking honor him.
Guys, we said it, and I mean, we're going to talk about it a little bit here too quickly. Next time Luke and I will be recording, we're going to be in person, and that gets me amped up, because when we did it the one time for the 100th episode, it was just incredible. It was incredible being in the same room, and just the vibes, the energy is completely different when you're together.
It is. It so is.
It sucks because, like, I think we're gonna be missing a few people when we had that we had the first time when we met up, but we're gaining a couple new ones, and I'm so excited for that, dude. A couple friends of ours, a couple drivers, are gonna be flying up from Florida to come and hang out with us next weekend, and looking forward to that. And like we said too, we're gonna have a few interviews lined up as well that we'll be recording while we're there together. I think we're probably going to end up recording 2 interviews and probably 1 or 2 full podcasts. Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. There's a pool table, there's a dartboard, there's a bonfire pit, there's a horse ranch. We're like all on the property. Oh, dude.
Come here, let me see you.
Come here, let me fucking see you. And like, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible, dude. I'm just looking forward to it. And I mean, I also want to say too that huge. We say it at the top, but really, I mean, I'll tell people. Huge shout out, really huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers, because with because of you guys have helped pay for this trip that Luke and I are gonna be taking. It helped pay for the Airbnb, and this is the stuff that we get to do because of you guys. So huge shout out to you, all of you guys that support on the Patreon. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that was what, with the 100th episode, I remember that was a thing with,
Same thing, yep.
And that was kind of like, that was always a surreal moment, because it's one of them things that you're like, man, it really puts into perspective of people, the people that's like really, I'm not saying like, and I'm saying this to all listeners, because I know there's a lot of listeners that aren't Patreons, and I'm not saying you don't support in your own way. I'm never knocking any type of support whatsoever, but dude, with that, it's like, it's humbling, because I like look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, who the fuck am I? Kind of thing, you know what I mean? So
who the fuck are we?
So yeah, man, it's one of them things that makes it like, and it makes it, and especially for the people, like, it's just like for the people that are making the trip up, and for this to be, I hope that, like, moving forward with stuff, whenever there will be times, I think there will be times, hopefully we can just keep meeting.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, God. That's my fucked up sleep schedule, because mine this week has been fucked up. But no, I just it makes me excited, especially for this trip, because it has been, it's been damn near 4 years, almost.
Crazy.
June will be 4 years since the 100th episode meetup. And because we took the year and a half off, and so yeah, they kind of, if anybody would do the math on weekly episodes, that's why the years are a little spaced out in between the 100th episode to the 200th episode.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, dude. I'm looking forward to all of that. Looking forward to getting to spend a weekend with you and the two guys that are going to be coming up, and it's gonna be unreal. Love it, love it, love it. So there's gonna be a lot of content too. There'll probably be tons of pictures and videos, and I'm all excited. All excited for that next week.
Well, it's like I was saying, it's so crazy because it's been documented on a few episodes now about how I damn near didn't come up for the 100th episode meet because Ashley's next appointment, literally, they thought she was going into labor. And then Willow had this RSV fucking like 2-week sickness that she's finally on the mend on. I'm like, man, it's crazy how it's like we made it though. We made it. We're pretty much we're basically there. We got the plans laid out, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, man. It's the place looks fucking awesome, and yeah I'm stoked.
It's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very private place there on, like, I think it said I forgot how many acres it said, 8 or something, maybe 8 acres or something like that. So it's pretty secluded in the woods there. So it's gonna be awesome. God, looking forward to seeing everybody. Moving on. We said we weren't probably not going to talk about it, but every week there's something new. Every week there's something different going on with these buyouts. And I mean, first to start it off too, like I see on a lot of the Facebook groups, there's a lot of people just constantly commenting and putting in new posts in all these different Facebook groups. Like, has anybody else gotten their severance yet? Or you know, has anybody else gotten any their release date, their severance date, or whatever they're calling it, whatever the fuck they call it, the buyout date, or their last day, if you will. You know, there's so many different people I see commenting like, does anybody know when their last day is? Did anybody find out yet? And it's weird because there's so many people writing that. I wonder, can you imagine if UPS took every single buyout back? Can you imagine, like every
there would
single
be
one?
So many. There'd be a couple. I mean, there'd be a lot of people. I think about the dude beside me that was retiring in June anyway. I wonder what he would feel like, because he's only got a few more months, but it's like, dude, that'd be an extra 100-ish thousand. You're just fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's that would be something. That'd be something. But that's what we're hearing is UPS is taking buyouts back from certain areas in certain cities, certain hubs. We haven't found out 100% on the scoop of it and what exactly is going on. I don't think many people know. Just a lot of people are like, yeah, we've heard that they're taking the buyouts back from certain areas. So, like, I don't know, let's say there's 5 people that applied for it in that area. Now, all 5 are not going to get it. I mean, think about it, right? These people mentally checked out now because they filled this out, thinking that they're going to be accepted. Right. They're mentally checked out. They're like, yes, can't wait to get out of this place. Psych. Psych. Like, nope, not today.
I mean, because I saw, did it say like how many, or did it just say?
Hey, no, that's the thing. Like, nobody knows. And that's kind of weird too, but like people are saying like they've heard, and all, you know, they're saying that they've heard. And that's weird.
Mean, that would at least make me feel better about, I know we're going to talk about the UPS company fucking thing here in a minute, but that would make me feel better about us with 2028 if the fact they would not be doing some buyouts, because if they're worried about numbers, and that at least makes me think they are trying to get some volume back, and maybe we're going to start going back to delivering some shit like we should have always been.
Hopefully. Yeah. it's just weird. So like I was trying to think like that can't mean that they got too many people.
I
You know,
mean, do you get 10 people? That's what, 10 million or 1,500,000? 1,500,000 for 10 drivers. So, I mean, that dude, maybe they just added up and fucking.
you think they realize shit? We
they're like,
offered too
yeah,
much.
maybe. Fuck, maybe. So it'd be 1.5 million per 10 drivers. So that would make it, what would that be? 10 for 100, would that be 10 million? Oh, fuck. I'm
Yeah.
math's
It's a lot.
terrible. Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
You know, so like, yeah, it just makes you wonder why would they? If it's too many people, if that means they've had too many people sign up, that's insane, right? Like that's like, what were you expecting?
I don't know if it's that, dude. I don't feel like they got.
I know it can't be.
Yeah. I don't know if there's something else going on with it. I don't think they got as many
Fishy.
people. Yeah, it's very fishy. I think
Very
they probably got more. They definitely got more than they did with the first buyout, I'm sure. But I guarantee you they didn't get enough. I would be shocked. I'd be shocked if they got enough to where that's why they were turning people
I know,
down.
because they also extended it a couple days too. We talked about that last episode.
Right.
They also extended it a couple days. I don't know. It's weird though. It's weird, and
It's very weird.
you know, it's not confirmed that it's true, but we've been seeing that and hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Probably have more on that next week when we're all together. Not like talking about buyouts together.
Yeah, right.
Jesus,
Yeah,
dude.
be like, dude, we've talked about this how many weeks in a row. When we're face to face, may as well talk about it again.
Might as well talk about it again. Yeah, so next was this Marken company.
Marken. I couldn't think of what the fucking name was.
And Marken is supposedly just a quote unquote a UPS company, but they're delivering medical stuff. Now, I would like to break this down. Well, first, I guess let's play this clip. There was a video and a couple photos that got released on many of the UPS Facebook groups, the different ones. You know, you work at UPS One and all of those, right? We've all seen them. And this video got released on there of a Marken employee picking up 2 next day air early boxes. Earlies. So those were expensive. Next day air early medical boxes. And most of the conversation is between the shop steward of that building and this man who works for Marken wearing a brown uniform. I'm going to paint the picture. A brown uniform with a blue hoodie. So he's wearing a blue sweatshirt and got the brown uniform over top of it. So now let me play this video so that you guys can hear it. All right. Here we go.
Right now? This is crazy. You the rep?
I am the shop steward.
Wow, you doing your job.
I am.
Breathe. I'm working. What you mean? You can get paid for breathing too.
So you work for Marken, right? Just so you know, I am videotaping this as evidence, yes. So you work for Marken. You're not a UPS employee, correct?
I'm a UPS employee, but I'm not a Teamster.
Okay.
But I am a UPS employee.
Okay. I don't need your name
Right now?
All right, hold on. So that was the clip. Let me take it back here, okay? Let's listen, and I'm going to pause it in between here.
Right now? This is crazy. You the rep?
I am the shop steward.
Wow, you doing your job.
I am.
Okay. Wow, you're doing your job.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably, those people are obviously not going to be friends of, they're probably told as soon as they go into train, they're like, these people that are Teamsters are fucking assholes. So just, it's probably what they say on the job application.
Probably. Like, you're
But,
about to be like, they must have like sign off on a waiver because they're about to approach some hostile environments, probably.
what that,
I mean, this guy is going into a UPS facility in his brown uniforms with a blue hoodie, not a Teamster, a UPS employee going to pick up these two next day air earlies, going to somewhere in Jacksonville, Tennessee.
yeah, you can see the labels. They're definitely,
I think that's what it says. Is there a Jacksonville, Tennessee? I don't know.
Jacksonville,
It says something
Florida.
Tennessee. But Johnson, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, something Tennessee. He's going in there like that. That's a hostile environment. That is absolute scab work.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But this is, so them doing this is just them showing more of their hand of what this, like we were saying, would this be enough in the long run for them to just say fuck everything else and cut the losses with the Teamsters and do strictly medical shit? I don't think it would be, but this is the direction they're obviously trying to head in. But
Yeah.
it's
Let's shelf that thought quick. All right. Let's put that one on the shelf quick. All right. Because I want to come back to that thought. But let's finish listening to this part.
I am.
Grieve.
Somebody say grieve.
grieve, yeah, I think. Or
Sounded like
breathe.
it's grieve, like grieve it.
Breathe.
And now there's somebody in an office right here or something that is having a conversation with this guy, telling him, like, get out of the building. Like, you don't work here. And this other dude's got a dyad in his hand. This Marken fella got a dyad in his hand and is, like, laughing it up, just having a good old time. Let's listen.
I'm working. What you mean? You can get paid for babies too.
So you work for Marken, right?
Right? So she's like, yeah, no, not allowed in the office. You got to get out. And it's...
And so they work for Marken, but their Marken works for UPS.
Yep. Now here's the ending.
So you work for Marken, right? Just so you know, I am videotaping this.
Oh, wow. Like, this guy was surprised. Oh, wow.
Oh, he's got a diet, dude. Check that out.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's got a little name label on it, too. Probably says Marken. Let's finish listening.
Taping this as evidence, yes. So you work for Marken. You're not a UPS employee, correct?
I'm a UPS employee, but I'm not a Teamster.
Okay.
I'm not a UPS employee. I'm not a Teamster, he says, right? But the way he says it and the way he goes, wow, you're doing your job.
Is what he's saying. Because I'm telling you, they make them motherfuckers act like we're the fucking enemy from the start. Because these are the people they're going to try to use if we would go on fucking strike.
Yeah. Which supposedly, rumor has it, the company is preparing for one in 2028.
Oh, fuck. What else is new? God.
Yep.
I'm so fucking
Yeah, but I feel like that happens every contract talk, so we're not there yet.
Couple, yeah.
Don't panic.
Starting to feel that way.
But yeah, dude, it's... like you were saying, let's bring it back. Let's take it off the shelf now, put it back here in front of us. You were saying that just the way that UPS is moving, right? And Carol is on the record saying that she wants to focus more on the medical side of things here.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, Marken, delivering medical, all right? Next day air early boxes, dude. Those are expensive.
Very expensive.
That's some serious service provided there. Being delivered by none other than a fucking blue hoodie wearing
Dude,
Marken
guy was like,
employee.
I'm a UPS employee. I'm not a Teamster. And he said it was like, I'm not a Teamster.
Yeah.
I was so excited. But dude, yeah, those are I'm telling you, that's
like,
the biggest fucking, that's a worry. That's a worry, dude.
Yeah. No,
And
exactly. Because, like,
how
my
does this
thought
happen?
is, yeah, how is this? Like, they put on such a fight with, like, maybe they didn't put up much of a fight with PVDs or OCDs or
I
whatever
mean,
the
this
fuck
is
they're
a
called now.
violation. Yeah,
It-
right.
Right? So, like, they didn't put up much of a fight. The union did not put up a fight, really, much anyways, from what we saw, of UPS putting PVDs on the road. SSDs, that's what they're called now. My apologies.
Yeah.
SSDs.
Yeah, they're not PVDs
okay?
anymore. They're SSDs.
They'll always be a PVD to me because it sounds funnier. PVD. And they're putting them on the road, delivering our boxes, and I didn't seem like there was much of a fight. So why would they put up a fight about this?
And this is why, yeah. Well, why wouldn't they? What the fuck are they? I mean, they need to. They need to do something.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here with our fucking thumbs up our asses.
Fuck.
Yeah. Dude, it's true. You know, it's crazy because, I mean, I'm just saying, who's to say that one day they won't take more volume and they'll deliver more than medical? Who's to say they won't? I mean, this was been you can see it. The writing is on the walls. You can see what Carol wants to do. She wants to push the union out.
Yeah, she does.
It's right. And this whole change, the whole whatever, fucking revamp the system here at this place. The company is supposedly preparing for a strike in 2028. And we're not even halfway there yet. A little bit. We're a little there. But yeah, you know, it's
We might not be halfway there yet, but we're definitely living on a prayer.
You're right.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
I had to fuck. Oh,
It's all the same.
oh shit.
Yeah, dude, and that's the worrisome of it all. Is who's to say she won't one day move more work to that company? They got like 16-foot box trucks. They got vans, like they got a couple different size vans, like all the Amazon vans you see out there on the road.
Oh yeah,
They
dude,
got
they're going
a whole fleet.
They're going to put all the resources into this, and we're going to look like the Mean Machine. Fucking.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but you know when UPS took over Roadie, and is around the time when they first started shutting down all the buildings around and, you know, transferring people, was around the time when UPS bought Roadie. And I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I did hear that they were using the old UPS facilities, not for UPS.
Oh.
Yeah. For Roadie. And that one picture that got released with this Marken company, all those Marken vans look like they're in front of a UPS building.
Oh,
so
boy.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Cause it's
interesting.
Yeah, like, is this her, you know? I just here we thought they were just shrinking the company or some shit, you know, but in reality, yeah, they are shrinking the union.
Yeah, they're shrinking
UPS is still fine. UPS is still fine.
I wonder what those guys. I wonder what they're paying them, because I bet they're making them.
Probably
they're probably
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Tell me that building's not brown.
Oh yeah.
Like, that building looks brown.
I mean, does it have to be a brown building to be a UPS building? Just
No, maybe not, but at least mine is.
okay.
I mean, and Marken, a UPS company. I mean, look at the different size vans they got.
Let's see him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fucking. That is, dude. That could be a big opposition in 2028, but time will say. I don't like it. I don't think
like it
that's
either.
it's a tool to be used, and it's also a way. I'm just that with the buyouts, all this. Just I always think of just ways they can make us look like shit, and that's two things right there. Be like, one, I wanted to give them $150,000. They wouldn't fucking leave. We got other people working. They're not getting this, and this. These people were doing that. Bam, bam, bam. Trying to.
Yep.
I don't know. It just is.
That's exactly it, though.
It's the way I feel about it.
They're not paying those dudes benefits. They're not paying those dudes they're not paying any of that shit. UPS ain't paying any of that. To those Marken people, the roadie.
No. They're fucking sitting there with Jeff Bezos pissing in bottles because they're not allowed to go to the bathroom.
God. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. All right.
Fuck.
Yeah. But I think that's going to be it, guys. We got a short one on tap today, but next week might get like a 2-hour long one.
Yeah, it'll be made up for. I was in survival mode tonight because I'm very, very, my sleep schedule's so fucking off from this week. But yes, next week, as far as content, it'll definitely make up. I promise. Looking forward to it, brother. It's gonna be good.
Hell yeah. So guys, listen. Come support the silly little show. I mean, we thank you guys for supporting it, just listening, obviously. But if you want a little extra of us, join the Patreon and help support that little silly little show of ours. On the Discord, guys, also, come check that out. Man, find all that stuff in the episode notes. I love it. I love what we built, this little community that we built. It is absolutely amazing. So thank you to everybody who's a part of that community. It's pretty cool. And, if people have questions about shit, some serious shit, you can go ask that in the Discord. And like I said, it's a good bunch of people in there. So, and they'll give you a straightforward. So that's for sure. Luke, buddy, I'll see you next week.
All right. And everybody else, later, everybody. I'll see you next week. It's fucking wild, yeah.